from 1987 saw the marriage of Amy and Matt Roloff. Later, on Little People Big World, they started displaying their family on the farm in the early 2000s. The Little People Big World pair had no idea that they would split up and find new partners by 2017. Amy with Chris and Matt with Caryn have been featured on the show in recent years. Even though their divorce was several years ago, things are still uncomfortable. Despite their past relationship, Matt and Amy frequently have to hang out in order to film the program. Many would argue that at this point they ought to be acting normally. That is untrue, though. In fact, Amy revealed in the most recent episode of her confessional that there is still tension amongst them all. She also felt certain that it would never go gone. How come Amy said that? Since making her Little People Big World debut, Amy Roloff has gone a long way. In addition to finding Chris Merrick, she divorced Matt. They are quite content together. The actress still finds it uncomfortable, nevertheless, to work alongside her ex-partner Matt and Caryn. In a recent episode, she described how uncomfortable it was to work with the latter. She described how her circumstances and Matt's will affect her all the way to her passing. Matt talked about how he and Caryn gave Amy control over the farm's silent auction. Together, they were preparing for a Dwarf Athletic Association of America fundraiser. As so, things have been quite chaotic and bustling. Matt brought up the fact that Amy and Caryn had distinct working methods. Whereas his previous had a haphazard style of operation, the former was highly list-oriented. Roloff acknowledged that while Amy was doing the most of the work for the event, he and his fiancée were only providing backup. The latter also mentioned their collaborative efforts. Though she was glad that Matt and Caryn were also bringing in individuals, she had anticipated that they would bring in more stuff than she had anticipated. Amy stated that in addition, her Little People Big World ex was preparing a whole barn for the fundraising. It at last took place. The Little People Big World fandom was all interested in Amy's reaction to Matt and Caryn's engagement. At last, it was seen in the previous episode. Let's see the ring. The actress recognized her ex-wife as her future spouse right away. Matt could be seen gasping and exclaiming, on tape. However, after glancing at the ring for a bit, Amy remarked with delight that it was really lovely and made a funny remark. How is life usually better in the second half, she wondered Caryn. The joke also made the latter smile broadly. Despite Matt being her ex, the former stated that she didn't mind as long as they avoided getting intimate and detailed. Do you believe Amy will lash out at Matt and Caryn in the future? Does their event have a seamless outcome?